It was a vicious and bloody killing that left plenty of physical evidence, none of which was linked to Lebrew Jones.
I want to advise you again of your rights.
But after 20 hours of police questioning, Jones went on videotape with a far-fetched story that ultimately got him convicted of murder.
She picked up like a large, so like a mini rock or something, try to, hit her head, put some blows to her head or anything.
He says, if you say that you hit her, you let her go, go home and everything else. And I said, nope, it's not going to sound good, because I didn't do the crime, I didn't know anything, and I don't know the person, I never seen it, and I didn't do the crime at all.
You decided to just say that you watched her commit suicide?
Yeah.
That story made absolutely no sense.
No.
You know that's why you got convicted, right?
Confessions which may appear to be voluntary.
Steve Drizzen of Northwestern University, who we interviewed by speakerphone, has analyzed hundreds of false confessions. He says this is one of the weakest he has ever seen.
When you look at what they're presenting as Lebrew's confession, the first thing that strikes you is it's not a confession. It's a story in which Lebrew places himself at the scene of the crime, and the story itself is completely nonsensical. It's a fairy tale.
That was when she started having the sock routine, with the sharp object, stuffing it in her mouth constantly to try to cut down the breathing and everything.
But it contains some key details of the crime that only the killer and the police should have known.
There are details in Lebrew's confession that I think he got directly from conversations with the detectives in this case and from the photographs.
It seemed logical to me, knowing Lebrew, that he was shown the crime scene photos and he attempted to create a story which conformed with the crime scene photos to please his interrogators.
As Jones' court-appointed lawyer, Robert Beecher tried to have the statement thrown out, saying it was the product of sly and coercive police tactics. He hired a psychologist who found Jones to be of limited intelligence and eager to please authority figures.
The kind of personality that he was, and these cops are very sharp, they could see that with him. I think that led him down the road to, where we ended up.
Number one, you should have kept your mouth shut and continue taking the lumps, and you don't know, if you don't know the law or know how to proceed with the law or something like that, you'll be lost, because the law will actually put you in your grave. James Lockhart, one of the two detectives who questioned Jones at the 10th Precinct, died in 1995. I wrote twice to the other, Paul Claremont, now retired, before calling him at his home in Ohio.
Mr. Claremont?
Yes?
This is Christine Young.
Christine Young, it's not a good time to call.
What would be a good time?
Well, no time. I'm not in it anymore, so you got to deal with somebody else. Good luck to you, but I'm not dealing with it.
Are you angry at anybody? You never seem angry to me.
No. It's always like saying, always forgive and forgive.
How can you forgive 20 years of your life gone?
All that 20 years may come back again in a good way. Good things are coming.
He might be right. The Manhattan District Attorney has assigned Assistant DA Linda Ford to take a fresh look at Jones' conviction. She's been working on it since February 2007.
So to the prosecutors who are reviewing this case, I would say there is a very good chance that you have convicted an innocent person who has spent the last 20 plus years of his life in prison, and I would hope you would do everything in your power to right this wrong.